For millennia, the moon has been more than a celestial object. It is Chandra, the god of the night, casting a silvery glow in the stark darkness. It is a symbol of time and devotion, celebrated in festivals and poetry, whether through the Vedic tales of the Ramayana or timeless fables from grandma under the night sky. The moon has always been a part of the Indian stories, a symbol of serenity and peace. But as the moon has long inspired artists with its beauty, it has equally stirred the curiosity of scientific minds, driving them to reach beyond Earth and uncover its hidden secrets. Scientists believe the moon was born out of a colossal collision between the early Earth and a Mars-sized body over 4.5 billion years ago. The debris from the impact coalesced to form the moon. The cratered surface of the moon holds the story of our planet's early history and the evolution of the solar system. From the science point of view, understanding the secrets of the cosmos starts with our beautiful neighbor, Moon. July 20th, 1969, a historical day for the entire human race, when Apollo lunar module Eagle touched down on lunar surface and Neil Armstrong became first person to walk on the moon. NASA astronauts Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin spent 21 hours and 36 minutes on the moon, exploring its desolate surface, documenting their journey, and collecting samples for study. The landing site was named Tranquility Base, marking humanity's first footsteps beyond Earth. While the world was celebrating this great achievement, in the vibrant and colorful land of India, a similar dream began to take shape. A dream not just to watch the scientific advancements of the world from the sidelines, but to contribute in it. With this dream in mind, the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, was formed on August 15, 1969. Led by Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, ISRO's mission was to use space technology for the benefit of all Indians. The lack of resources and infrastructure did not deter the determination and ingenuity of its visionary scientists. They carried out small launches from church space in remote village. Transported rocket parts on bicycles. Conducted satellite magnetic field tests on wooden bullock cart. On April 19, 1975, ISRO launched its first satellite, Aryabhat, marking India's entry into the advanced group of nations participating in the space race. ISRO's origin is a story of innovation against all odds, where the spirit of progress triumphed over limitations. With the successful development of the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, in the 1990s, India gained the capability to launch satellites into space. This marked a pivotal moment, as the race to explore the cosmos was no longer confined to the world's largest nations. In 2008, India took its first significant step toward lunar exploration with the launch of Chandrayaan-1. This historic mission was India's entry into the elite group of nations exploring the moon. Chandrayaan-1 carried a suite of 11 scientific instruments from around the world, including contributions from NASA and European Space Agency. The spacecraft orbited around the moon at a height of 100 kilometers from the lunar surface, while mapping the lunar surface in unprecedented detail, studying its mineral composition, topography, and surface temperature. Using Moon Mineralogy Mapper, Chandrayaan-1 made an extraordinary revelation: the discovery of water molecules on the moon's surface. The presence of water ice, especially in the permanently shadowed craters near the moon's poles, offers the potential for sustaining human missions, producing oxygen, and even generating fuel for deeper space exploration. This discovery opened up the possibility of using the moon as a launch pad for future missions to Mars and beyond. Chandrayaan-1 wasn't just about reaching the moon. It was about laying the groundwork for the future. Building on the success of Chandrayaan-1, ISRO embarked on an even more ambitious mission in 2019. This time, the goal wasn't just to orbit the moon, but to land on its surface and explore a region that had never been touched by human or robotic missions: the lunar South Pole. On July 22, 2019, Chandrayaan-2 successfully launched aboard the GSLV Mark III, ISRO's most powerful rocket. The mission was composed of three key components: an orbiter to study the moon from above, a lander named Vikram, and a rover called Pragyan. The orbiter weighed around 2,379 kilograms, and it could communicate with the lander module and the Indian Deep Space Network. The lander Vikram was named after the father of Indian space program, Vikram Sarabhai. It weighs about 1,471 kilograms and was designed to function for one lunar day, equivalent to about 14 Earth days. Pragyan rover was a six-wheeled robotic vehicle, which can travel up to 500 meters using solar energy for its battery function. It weighs just about 27 kilograms and can communicate only with lander. It was a challenging landing near the moon's south pole, an area with deep craters and vast shadowed regions. Space exploration is fraught with challenges, and Chandrayaan-2 was no exception. During the final moments of Vikram's descent, communication was lost just 2.1 kilometers above the surface, and the lander crashed on the surface. Although the lander did not succeed, Chandrayaan-2 orbiter has been mapping the surface with high-resolution cameras, analyzing lunar minerals, and studying the exosphere. Chandrayaan-2 was a mission of ambition, learning, and resilience. With the lessons learned from Chandrayaan-2, our scientists turned their attention to their next mission. Chandrayaan-3, a more powerful launch vehicle. Mark III was its new chariot. July 14, 2023, Indian Space Research Organization launched Chandrayaan-3 from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Reaching the moon isn't as simple as heading straight up. The path to the lunar surface is a meticulously planned journey involving complex orbital maneuvers and precision timing. After Chandrayaan-3 reached low Earth orbit, ISRO's mission control engineers carefully raised its altitude in stages, executing a series of engine burns to incrementally expand its orbit. These burns gradually lifted the spacecraft to a higher orbit, until it was positioned for a critical maneuver, the translunar injection. This maneuver gave Chandrayaan-3 the powerful push it needed to break free of Earth's gravity and set course for the moon. Once Chandrayaan-3 approached the moon, the spacecraft had to slow down to be captured by the moon's gravity. Through a series of precisely timed engine burns, it gradually reduced its speed, lowering its orbit with each pass, getting closer to the surface with every revolution. This careful dance ensured a smooth, controlled approach for the eventual landing. After several days of fine-tuning its orbit, the Vikram lander, carrying the Chandrayaan rover, separated from the main spacecraft and began its descent to lunar surface. Chandrayaan-3 aimed for a scientifically significant region near the Moon's south pole, specifically in the area surrounding the Shackleton crater. It is a 3.85 billion-year-old crater formed during the formation period of Moon. This entire region is largely unexplored and home to permanently shadowed craters that are believed to contain water ice. On August 23, 2023, after a flawless descent, Vikram softly touched down, making India the first country to land in this uncharted and scientifically significant region. The landing site of Chandrayaan-3 on the Moon was officially named Shiv Shakti Point. The name comes from the Sanskrit words Shiva and Shakti. Shiva is a supreme god in Hinduism, and Shakti refers to the perseverance of women scientists. Shortly after, the Chandrayaan rover was deployed, beginning its exploration of the lunar surface. The rover is equipped with advanced instruments designed to study the Moon's soil and mineral composition, and to continue the search for water ice in the permanently shadowed craters of the South Pole. With this mission, ISRO has set the stage for a future where the Moon could serve as a stepping stone to Mars and beyond. Chandrayaan-3's success demonstrates ISRO's growing mastery of space exploration, paving the way for even more ambitious missions in the future. Chandrayaan-4 and Gaganyaan. With the allocated budget of 2,104 crore and 36 months timeline, Chandrayaan-4 plans to collect rocks and soil from the lunar surface and ensure their safe return to Earth. The main focus of the mission is to develop and demonstrate critical technologies required for landing Indian astronauts on the Moon by 2040. As global efforts intensify to establish a sustainable lunar presence, India is positioning itself as a key player. Collaborative missions with other nations could see ISRO contributing its technological expertise to the construction of a lunar base, a critical step toward enabling long-term human habitation and future space exploration. When we look to the stars, space exploration is about more than discovery. It's about securing a future for humanity. From extracting precious metals to advancing communication and defense, the opportunities in space are vast. For the next generation, space offers immense career possibilities. Scientists, engineers, astronauts, and innovators. ISRO's achievements have inspired millions, showing that the future of space is within reach for those who dream big. The journey to the stars is just beginning, and for India, the sky is only the start.